Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Embiid inside. Nice D from Ware. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Up top, Durant. Takes it inside. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For 3, Durant. They get it back. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Indianapolis. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Ware. Giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to George. On target from range. George has got 5 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Durant with it. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Now here's Embiid, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Outside Kamara. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. And he gets the bucket.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Ivy's shot is off. Indianapolis leading by 5. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Las Vegas trails by 7. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
Here's Embiid. Down low. Here's Anderson. No good with a layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Indianapolis, number 23.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Up top, George. Back to Murray. Some nice passing by Indianapolis here. George with a steal. To the paint. Robinson gets the bucket.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Pass to Durant. Back to Ivy. With the drive. Knocked loose. The kick to Durant. 4 on the clock. Releases. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Off the mark with a little step back, Jay. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Indianapolis out in front. They lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down what we've seen from Indianapolis.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking. An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Indianapolis.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
George, no good. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
George, good.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. To the inside. Where? Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Where? The screen. The three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, the defense has to be so worried about Durant. It allows KD to kick it out. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Dunn right side. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Dunn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's George on the wing. Outside Robinson. Back to George. "16 feet out. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Tipped away. Robinson with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. George's shot is good.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Vegas will go for a different look here. Here's Ivy. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Beal. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
3 points.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
George sets a screen. Charity stripe shot. Huff pulls it in. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. There's a screen. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Pass to Kamara. Out to Beal. Clock at 2. Over George. And that misses. That would have put him up. Fires from the wing. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And here's Beal. Pass to Huff. Now here's Kamara. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Here's Huff. Still no points. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Here's George. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Pass to Ivy. To the middle. Huff can't get it to go. Indianapolis leading by 4.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's George. Connects on the foul line jumper. George has got 22 points. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Where the screen. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. Which in turn opens up passing lanes for him too.
George outside. They set the pick. A little mid-range shot is up. Kennard with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 4. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Drops in the 3. George has got 25 points.
Man, you've got to like the way George puts the right touch and arc on his shots from deep. He's an outstanding shooter from range.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Durant. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Screen by Robinson. It's George on the drive. Misses from short range. Las Vegas trails by 5. Robinson with a steal. George's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I'm sure he is too.
Drives to the hoop. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Durant. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. And that one's long.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Clock at 6. Murray. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Here's Huff. Again the miss by Las Vegas. And it's Murray with the ball for Indianapolis. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Indianapolis making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Bamba misses.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Pass to Beal. Here's Huff. From downtown. And no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music. fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the two-man game, just dropping a dive.
Here's Murray. Robinson controls the rebound and the putback. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Okogie. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Pass to Huff. Now here's Dunn. Williams on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Huff. Off the mark there with a 3.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Now Murray. No points so far. He can't hit that time. And so it's Indianapolis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead.
34.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's George. And here's Embiid. There goes Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
An almost unfair amount of power. Nobody getting in Embiid's way on that drive.
Durant's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Team foul.
Ivy with the ball. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Jaden.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And so they foul. Intentionally. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Shot clock at 3. The shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Las Vegas trails by 11. Pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Now here's George. Kamara covering. And here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
That's tipped. George with a steal. For the finish.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
Ivey outside. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
The ball goes to Las Vegas.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game, but kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Here's Ivey. Where the screen? Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Murray. Now here's Embiid. George sets a screen.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Joel Embiid.
And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Durant. From deep. Embiid there for the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Embiid drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's George. Knocks down the trifecta.
Nice assist by Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo, they call him. That's one of his specialties, dropping dimes.
There's a screen by Kamara. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Durant. Jams it home!
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Indianapolis leading by 14. And Embiid gets the double team. Stolen by Kennard. Fast break, here we go. Ooh, the three doesn't go. George fires. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. Embiid.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Now Murray. Durant with the rebound. Jacks up a three. No, it's off target. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Murray. 5 on the clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Las Vegas ball.
Indianapolis wins it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.